That was what my thought. Like, that is gonna be a bird and it's a little nest.
That's what I was gonna do. Me first?
Go, go, go. Oh, Tamanawas. Tamanawas.
Yeah, I think so. It must be.
Straight, right?
And my thing, because I studied linguistics,
yeah,
and I was looking at the linguistics connections between all of the first tribes here, because like in Oregon, like especially where the mouth of the Columbia River meets the ocean, there's like the most small kinships and most languages in almost anywhere else in
Cool.
the country. And so I was like looking at, I was tracing the ocean currents, and I was like finding this connection between like traveling across from Asia along the sea and where all of these like where the most languages meet up, and then how they relate to the currents. And then there was a huge connection there. So it's like, yeah, people came over the Bering Strait, but probably a lot of people were traveling across seas too.
Wow.
And
like
following
in
the currents.
those massive canoes.
Yeah, so following the ocean currents and coming along here to the mouth of the Columbia River, and then branching out from there, because that's where like all the smallest languages were. So it would make sense, or like a lot of languages with small groups, like it would make sense to be getting off the seas there, all the languages, and then people kind of.
And then eventually, like it literally eventually like the East Coast kind of.
Oh no, that would be, and then people were coming from the other side too. They're coming from all over. I'll have to show you.
I was once reading, I think it was a business book, but it's like based on some historical belief about how, something about like they found Chinese canoes in this area many that dated back to many years before they thought that First Nations people came over. And like the thought is like actually the Chinese had settled this area before.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. God, it was by the author's last name is Hancock. Graham Hancock.
I don't know that book.
I think it was fictitious, but it was like very much based in like these
sort of same idea.
Theoretical concepts that like, well, yeah, they came this way and other people came this way, maybe before.
I know that there's a lot of the ancient Ainu, the ancient Japanese. There's a lot of similarities between the way that they hunt with the way that some of the kinships here hunted way back when too. So that goes along with the theory. And then also
that far away in time? We're talking like hunting from like which
like,
period of time?
Thousands of years ago.
Thousands.
Like when it was just like using arrows or hunting.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, like very primitive.
Yes, like first people.
Wow.
It's really fascinating, the whole idea of travel. But I think that the point I'm trying to make is that we shouldn't rule out that people were traveling by sea way back when to get places.
Way beyond before we initially.
Because even like 4 years ago, someone was fishing off the coast of Mexico, got left at sea for an entire year, and survived. and ended up in the Marshall Islands.
Where's
And
the
I'm like, if
Marshall
this one,
Islands?
like
In
in
the
the
Pacific?
deep Pacific, and I'm like, if this one man can do it by accident,
You like whole tribes could have done it intentionally. Wow.
or just following the current.
Yeah. Having a better understanding too of what the natural flow of, like, oh, if this star is that way,
Yeah,
or if the
there's
moon
that.
is in this position in the sky, and then the current's gonna probably pull that way because of the
And then there's another
force.
another theory with the same group that people from around Japan would follow the whales, so not go over the Bering Strait, but along the water, follow the whales as they eat the krill, I think.
Yeah.
And it would follow them around to get to the Pacific Northwest.
Well, like such a lost concept of like the interplay between animal and other animal. Yeah, because they would eventually want to hunt a whale or something and have them be
For the
fed for a
blubber.
year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and use everything to throw in the attention.
So many fallen trees, but it looks really cool. It's like a little.
It's part of the environment.
Sunbeam.
It's just what makes the environment unique too. We found a lot of like weird bugs and mushrooms on this wildwood trail in Portland. It was a lot of fun, actually. Like snails are like really like meaty. They're like they have a big body and a very robust like snail.
And they had their shells on it and everything.
The shell, yeah. And then there were slugs, like big slugs and centipedes. Yeah, super cool.
I remember being a kid and everyone would try to get you to look under the banana slugs. Yeah, they would say that it would go numb. I never tried it.
Maybe that could be used for healing properties. Yeah, maybe you get a wound and you just use the banana slug. Yeah, just rub the banana slug on me.
I swear it works.
If that doesn't make it,
Yeah, it was. There isn't a good credit for it. They got desperate. So was Eagle Creek? Did you still see like a lot of the burned remains?
not really.
No.
Not a lot, but
It
I mean,
was-
they were there. Like you could see trees had been cut.
There's a lot of restoration going on too.
That's cool. That was nuts.
That's something I
Like
witnessed
one
in.
firecracker or whatever.
Yeah.
One like smoke here started that whole fire.
They figure out like how does that work? Business practices.
Oh no, he blew this from hospital. Because people were around. And he figured it out. And I think he got sued for like basically his life's over. He got sued for like 30 million or like millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, you can't put a ticket start with that.
Hopefully his next life better.
Yeah, like whatever. That's some weird ass karma, dude.